Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. Have you ever felt bored, somehow not knowing what to do with your day? Or I should ask something else. Have you ever felt that you did so many things, but in the end you feel void? Do you feel that you are struggling with depression or anxiety, and you really do not know what might have been the roots of that? If you can relate to that, feeling anxious or feeling sad, feeling empty, and knowing that you keep busy, you get involved with people, you do what you have to do, but at the end of the day, you feel what I described, then for sure you either are not aware of the essentials, of the important things that you should be doing daily or frequently, and it is a problem we have today. We are a society with many voids. We are always busy, but we have voids. And that is what I want to draw your attention. The voids are never going to be filled with keeping busy, with occupying the time, or with taking care of the demands and needs alone. Don't take me wrong. There are things every day we have to take care of. But are they the essential ones? Part of the list? Or the essential ones are being pushed aside, like I said earlier, from the things that demand our attention? It is very interesting, but the essentials, what is essential for each person, whether you want to call them rituals, whether you want to call them happy times, meaningful times, whether it is putting aside time to read a book, to play an instrument, to go for a walk, to pray, to go to church, to do gardening, to do knitting, baking, cooking, for the art, not as a part of a job, painting, drawing. These are essentials. And what they do is they speak to our soul. These activities energize us, resets us, empowers us, and helps us not having voids. It is preventing us from creating voids. And remember what I mentioned about that anxiety or that sadness or depression we have in the morning or late at night? We don't know where it came from and what to do to get rid of it. Well, this type of emotional conditions develop when we don't have time for the essentials, and instead we give our time, we use our time, we spend our time on what needs to be done. Children in school, sometimes they go through this school year doing the minimum, whatever they need to do, on subjects they are not interested. But on subjects that they're interested, they give it all. Because for them, that subject speaks to their soul. It is what creates the essential. And when we do things that need to be done, we get tired, we get drained, emotionally, mentally, physically. But when we get involved with the essentials, not with what others say that we have to do, but what we feel we want to do, we need to do, to charge ourselves, to empower us and enlighten us, those essential activities become the reason of a world that it has no voids and it is whole. And you know what whole in StayWHOLE language means is people feel warm and are warm with each other, are happy, smiling, optimistic and open, loving and empowering and energizing. Behind each and every person that feels whole is not lack of challenges. Nope, it is not. But it is that this particular person puts things aside to make sure that met his or her essentials, and then let everything else be his or her responsibility. The next time you see someone that is very gracious, graciously saying no to something you ask of them, probably it's a person that puts priorities in his or her essentials. And when you see people that say no and they're angry and miserable, probably they're saying no because they don't have the time. But they did not even have the time to keep up with their essentials. So take an inventory and see what is essential for you. Don't expect the other people around you to see them as essentials as they are for you. Don't force it on them, but stand by it. And when possible, introduce it to others only if others are welcoming it. If they're not welcoming it, accept their objection without putting a fight.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our StayWHOLE community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.